This is me, Anthony, also known as Clomie Ray. You clicked on this video, you don't know who I am. So, this is my story.
So, yeah. Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather.
Back to another video. I have Sai behind the camera. Hey, welcome back.
That's not a sneak in like events. Being at school. My brother's right now.
We finally get some content on the camera.
Today I'll be doing kind of the crib.
Natalia, Nicole, Emma.
Just gonna get straight into it. Make sure you go follow my Instagram, put it down in the link in the description.
I'm the best drip in school.
Hello?
So I came in doing this. That's all I'm gonna say. Today's content is it kind of went downhill, but what balls your wrist of a girl right now? I'm out of a little while. He's been telling us about it. Drop back to that YouTube video. Come on, bro. I can tell you that much. Suckers got a camera. You feel me?
We got a new camera now, so I ain't really tripping about it too much.
It's nice, it's just weird recording on it, you feel me?
So in the beginning of 2020, this is when I first started high school. This is like the peak of high school is when I first started.
And at this time, it was fun. I had quite a few friends, this and that. I went to homecoming, etc. And at the time, I still didn't really know what I really wanted to do going from 8th grade to high school. And throughout middle school, I was shooting YouTube videos, making art and music. Once I got to high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do until I ended up meeting one of my closest friends from middle school. His name was Sai.
We started filming YouTube videos together. We started, trolling, started to, take pictures. I started my first brand with Sai. We started making art together, making clothes in the garage and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? It was cool at the time. And at the time, this is when I had my YouTube channel. I started a brand new TikTok at the time. I was still developing a name for it. When it came to the names, I thought about two different things. I like music and I also like creating content. I thought about one of my favorite artists. Her name is Clairo. I thought about a random content creator. Okay, Addison Rae. Clairo, Addison Rae.
I put the two together. Clairo, Addison Rae. What does that create? Clomie Ray. At this time, I was still trying to figure out a style. Did I want to go for? How did I want to present myself?
I was still developing the name Clomie Ray. I was still branding the channel, still branding the TikTok. Therefore, right around the time me and Sai are filming YouTube videos, I'm going home editing, working on the brand, working on the Clomie Ray thing. Me and Sai decided to go to school one day. We're plotting our YouTube video ideas in the morning, eating breakfast. Sai runs me the idea. Film a video at school. I was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Next day, we start off a vlog at school. Normal, regular, just like that. So from there, started getting public interviews at school. Right when I started getting public interviews at school and doing that consistently, that's when I started getting a name for myself. Clomie motherfucking Ray. I started posting consistently. I ended up bleaching my hair because I had some sort of vision with this blonde hair just to build somewhat of a persona. So me and Sai go to this event. Sai was the cameraman at the time. We go this and that, boom, boom, boom. Start filming videos with lots of my friends and stuff like that. One of my closest friends, Noah. I met him, ended up being my cameraman at the time. And when I tell you, this is when the content went to a new level. We started going to car meets. We started doing loads of content. We went to different places, the mall, consistently filming videos at the mall, and people started to recognize me a little bit more. Not like on a crazy level, like on Favors or some shit. You know what I'm saying? One of those like, oh, I saw you on TikTok types. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool little experience. And everywhere we went, everywhere. Sneaking into movie theaters, sneaking into places, and shit like that. It was awesome. Right when summer started to end, this is when Noah moved. Eventually, he moved to Florida. Unfortunately, so I didn't have a cameraman at the time. 10th to 11th grade, that's when I started kind of making a lot of bad decisions, just smoking and shit like that. It wasn't good. The YouTube stuff, it was always a drive for me to keep going with it, especially my art. At the end of the day, I always had this dream and this passion for becoming a content creator and doing things like that. I don't know what it was just always that drive. That my focus wasn't there anymore due to a lot of the bad decisions I made. And when you go through times like this in your life, where it's just like when it gets like really low, it tends to pick back up eventually. So while I was at alternative school, I learned a lot from teachers there. His name name's Ty Magic. He does business and he's in the entrepreneur world, fitness and all that good stuff. And this was the last time I saw him because I saw him a year ago when I first got sent. So I ended up meeting him again, and I could say, honestly, meeting him really set my mind straight. So right when I get back to campus, my normal school, I start to pick up the camera back again, you know, and I start to focus on YouTube a little more, my business and stuff like that, because he kind of shifted my mindset a little bit, because I was like, this is the last time I'll ever get kicked out of school again. I started picking the camera back up. It was insane, and the crazy thing is I got a new job at the time too, but something was a little bit off. So I was starting my fashion brand and stuff like that. I was selling clothes consistently, it just wasn't there. It just wasn't as fun as it used to be.
I decided that I wanted to take a different direction. I wanted to take a step back, get back to the drawing board, and follow more of my purpose. This is what Ty Magic told me, to follow my purpose and do things that creatively make me happy. So it made me think. I eventually ended up taking a small little break on looking back on the things I can change or things that I can do, you know, thinking, putting things together. I'm a huge fan when it comes to cinema, film, movies, music, fashion, etc. So summer was rolling around, going into senior year very soon. So I eventually started to do things differently. I wanted to start something new. I wanted to build some sort of production company or something that I can really help people. I started shooting music videos, and I started making mini movies and different stories and giving advice and trying to show off the brand and stuff. And I still continue to make clothes, but I kind of tied into sort of a more movie aspect by putting the rated R on the shirts and just different stuff. I heart rated R movies and stuff like that. So I had actually ended up going to a movie premiere over the summer. After that, once I started really following my purpose, I eventually started to pay attention to things and realized that this is what I need to do. I met one of my closest friends at the moment. His name is Camille. I met him at the mall, filming content at the mall consistently. Came together. He started this YouTube group called OSS. At first it was called Oni Crew, and he changed the name to OSS, and that stands for Only Seek Success. And the thing is, I learned a lot from Camille. He taught me a lot of different things as far as like when it comes to talking to people, presenting yourself a certain way, having confidence. Honestly, Camille was he was a really big blessing when it came to him coming into my life, because I used to just go out and like to the mall and stuff and record consistently, but I had nobody. I was just there recording content, just stuff like that. I was just recording content by myself, and I had nobody, and I still managed to make it work. And there's times where I still like to record content by myself consistently. He really showed up and helped me figure out certain things and presenting myself a certain way and just having confidence and talking to people. He ended up helping me get my first sponsorship by this clothing brand called Desires Energy, and ever since then we've been promoting Desires Energy, taking pictures, doing this, doing that, putting out content for the brand. It was awesome. Things still weren't moving for me as far as like jobs and opportunities and growing on social media. Over time, it started to make a lot of sense. Instead of acting like I'm Chloe Ray, you have to become Chloe Ray. If your dream is to, let's say you want to be a boxer, instead of acting like a boxer, you have to become a boxer. Instead of acting like a film director, you have to become a film director. Study your films, study different things, study how to take different shots and this and that. And the crazy thing is, so many people have told me this. I just never decided to really tap in and listen. I just had to lock in. I had to start from scratch and let everything go that I built up throughout the year of 2024. And we only got a couple of months left into this year. I have learned so much to doing these things, so far as doing things creatively and making art and making content. It's crazy because throughout the years, I've always had this feeling of doing something differently, no matter what it was, just being in school or doing things that I just did not like. I always had this vision of just doing something differently, and I always loved these things as I see in this world, no matter what it is, buildings, freaking graffiti on trains, art, clothes. I don't know what it was. I just always liked it. Music. I really don't know what it is, but it just is something that drives me towards. This year, I've learned a lot about it as far as meeting people, talking to different successful people, and, you know, just being in the game for a little bit, growing, not growing, growing again, getting viral videos. I just learned a lot this year, and for some reason, I honestly just learned a lot, you know, and I'm excited to see where this next adventure is gonna bring me, and it's gonna be interesting, especially from, you know, where I came from and then just starting now zero. I'm excited to see where it's gonna bring me. And the whole point of me creating this channel is not only for me, myself, and for me to be successful. I want others to be successful, because one thing I also learned about myself is that I also inspire a lot of people when it comes to the stuff that I do. That's really the purpose of my brand, I Heart Chloe. And I created the brand, but it's more than just a brand. It's more than just a production company. It's more than that. And as far as that, I can really see it going way further than just what it is. You know, I have this vision for it, and I listen to the music. I watch these movies and look at the art and make the clothes and stuff. I just have this vision and this drive for just, you know, greatness, and I want to share that with the people, and I want to help the people when it comes to this stuff. It's more than just the letters on the shirt. It really means something to me, so that's why I really came up with it. I used to go in so many different directions, and I have so many passions. You know, it's like, instead of creating a clothing brand, why don't you help other people create their clothing brands? Why don't you help other people shoot videos for their clothing brands? You know, I like so many different things as far as art. Why don't you shoot a mini movie about this guy's art that he made? Way for people to come together and to collaborate and just build this vision that you see for yourself, and just, you know, basically just go shoot for greatness. If you made it this far into the video, I thank you for watching this. I'm excited for this next journey. It's gonna be amazing. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Hashtag I Heart Chloe 2024. Chloe Ray signing out.